My only two emotions for the last 36 years have been fear and anger. I first got to know David Polson as a junior in high school at Bradford Central Christian. He had just been ordained and came out of the seminary at that time. And I was becoming a junior and was in his English class. He and I immediately hit it off as friends. You know, I gained a lot of respect for him. I had a lot of trust in him. He knew more about me at that time in my life than probably anybody. It was May of 1981, just before I graduated. I was still 17 years old. He wanted to go see the shrine of Our Lady of Fatima. We were walking into a really dusty, dingy hotel. And of course, as always, he wanted to wrestle and tickle, which are things that, you know, are part of that grooming process over time. Although this time I was a little more concerned because of the type of place we were in, and I realized, okay, this is more of a concern. So when he jumped on me to wrestle, I could feel a different person on me. I could smell his breath. I could tell that there was more that he wanted than just to wrestle. Even seeing him recently in shackles and orange jumpsuit, I was severely conflicted. You know, the man before the abuse, and even during the grooming process, was easy to love. He was a supportive, great person and influence on my life. Yet you're struck with the other half of that he turned into what I would consider to be a monster. Life-wise, I became closed. I didn't give people affection. I didn't receive affection. I was in a shell. I was married in '85, and I fell in love with the most beautiful woman in the world, and I shut her out. I did the same thing with my children. They didn't know which dad they were going to get, the happy-go-lucky, I love you dad, or the angry dad who's frustrated with life and not happy whatsoever. There are kids being groomed right now and sexually abused within the church, throughout the country and throughout the world. It's safe to come forward if you haven't already. And you don't have to do it to media. You can just do it to another survivor. It really helps. It is very supportive out here. And, you know, young kids, old people, you know, it doesn't matter. If you were abused, it's time to come forth and be a part of our voice and get the support that you haven't been given your whole life.